You're now rocking with one of the greatest deities walking this plane of existence called Earth. And I go by that of the title, Make It Great. Music that you're going to hear is called Young Lover by Coco Two, and it's being played for informational purposes only. And yes, entertainment. I want to welcome everyone along. Let's get it, y'all.
Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Over to 18 and over. Over. Hey, girl, won't you go home to your mama. Your mama, go home to your papa. Your papa, you're too young to be my lover. To be for my lover. Whoa, you must be 18 and over. I've been checking you out, but you are too young, girl. And a girl like you will cause worries into my world. Cause if I pick you up, girl, it's pain and misery.
You know that's how they like it sometimes.
Cause you're a girl that is so
good
as can be. Like boy, go home to your mama. Your mama,
there's something out
go
there
home
that
to your
you just
papa.
can't
Your papa, you're too young to be lover. My lover, God for me lover. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Talking to your Sandra, Sandra. Talking to your Sharma, Sharma, or even Marcia. Too young to be my lover. Whoa, hey. Girl, won't you go home to your mama. Your mama, go home to your papa. Your papa, check me 2 years later. Check me 2 years later. Oh, hey. Some of them are talking about you are the champion bubbler. Bubbler, you're the champion bubbler. Bubbler, but you're young to be my lover. Too young to be my lover. Yeah. Too young to be my lover. Boy, so girl,
how we do it in Babylon.
Go home to your sister, go home to your brother, and go home to your auntie, go home to your uncle,
This how we do it in Babylon.
Oh, I can't love you.
I want to welcome every person, place, and thing in existence.
You can't love me, you're too young, can't you see?
You're now rocking with one of the greatest cosmic deities that's on this plane that you call Earth.
Go home to your mama, go home to your papa, go home to your sister, you're too young to be my lover.
Go head home to your mama. Your papa won't be happy if he found out that you're with me.
I'm talking to your Sandra, talking to your Sharma, or even Marcia.
No, he just won't be happy. He sees that his daughter is with me. So go on to your papa, your brother, going home to your uncle, your mama. You just too young to be my lover. Can't you see? Oh, I know that's right. That's not true though. If you could love a plant and a dog can give you unconditional love, I'm sure you could find love in somebody that's out here that maybe like two ones like it or understand it for that matter. we know some people is ignorant in life, so some things you just can't break out and do. You gotta keep some things, and that's why I'm excuse me, coming this time with the idea of thinking like the elite. That's the name of the subject we're gonna be dealing with. So keep that in mind. Wow. Let me quench my throat. I don't know what it is. There's something around here making me cough. Is Canada still burning? Wow. Jeez. Maybe Quebec. I don't know how big Canada is. It can't be burning that long, people. God damn. Who can anybody put the fire out? We got more smoke. You talking about what? And smoke? You can go and get some smoke now. All you gotta do is just come on outside. All right, so that was Young Lover by Coco T. Okay. And again, for informational purposes, this music is being played strictly for entertainment and informative purposes. And on that note, I want to rock out with some of this Fuji with Lauryn Hill, The Mask. Check it out. This is old school right here, y'all. Yeah, you know you wore the mask. Some of them are still was wearing masks.
To the S to the A, put the mask on your face just to make it next day. Feds be hawking me, jokers be stalking me. I walk the street and camouflage my identity. My posse in the Brooklyn wear the mask. My crew in the Jersey wear the mask. I got kids doing boogie wear the mask. Everybody wear the mask. I used to work at Burger King. A kid taking orders. Punching my clock, now I'm wanted by the manager. Souping me up, saying, you're a good worker. I want you like a quarter raise. Move up to the register. Watch it charge, but you gotta be a spy. Come back and tell me who's begging my fries, getting high on company time. No, sir, wrong MC. Why should I be a spy when you're spying me? And you see what you thought you saw but never seen. You missed the last move, checkmate, crown me king. Pull my 22 pistol, whip them in his face. Now I'm fired, sober, now I'm wired. I spit dread, but the beat pop my head hit the streets for relief. I bumped into the feds, I got kidnapped, it took me to DC. Had me working underground, building missiles for World War III. M to the A, to the S, to the K, put the mask on your face just to make it next day. Brothers be gaming, ladies be claiming. I walk the street and camouflage my identity. My posse uptown wear the mask. My crew in the Queens wear the mask. Pick up kids with the Tommy Hill wear the mask. Yeah, everybody wear the mask, but how long will it last? I thought he was the one done. I was stung by his lips. Taking sips of an Amaretto sour with his twist. Shook my hips to the baseline. This joker grabbed my waistline. Pressure on my spine, trying to get elbow to wine. Back and forth, and then I caught him. 5 fingers to his face. I had to put him in his place. This kid's invading my space, and I recognized the smile, but I couldn't place the style. So many fronts in his mouth. I thought he was the golden child. Then it hit me, that's Tariq from off the street around my grind. I haven't seen him since 15 when he got booked for doing scams. I tried to walk away, but he wouldn't let me leave. Ran him quick behind me asking, yo, what happened to my nigga Steve? Steve was like the kid I went with back in grammar school. I chuckled knucklehead, I seen him yesterday. He's busted, so we checked it, but now probably some insurrection. I kept the conversation straight, but he kept trying to make it sexual. His old lady tried to play me, waved her hands up in my face. Yo, I told her check your man, cause bitch, you acting out of place. M to the A, to the S, to the K, put the mask on the face just to make it next day. Brothers be running, then they be running. I walk the street and camouflage my identity. My posse in the Bronx wear the mask. My crew on the owl wear the mask. Pick up kids rolling in the Omni wear the mask. Yeah, everybody wears the mask, but how long will it last?
3 a.m. in the morning, on the boulevard, I'm still at large, engaged with my entourage. We ain't got father in the 67 yard. I stepped out the look, then post up my guard. Searching for my car that was stolen from Scotland Yard. My first instinct was to check the top shop garage. As I rung the bell, someone tapped me on my back. I turned around and looked, it was a rookie in the back. He said, I got an itch on my trigger. Don't move, nigga. Take murder. See cops are 2 faces like 2 laces on my Reeboks. My knees knock as I stand step back for a clear shot. Nah, kid, I didn't have the ball. That's when I.
Right, big up everybody. Big up, big up, big ups. Again, I want to welcome every person, place, and thing in existence. We're gonna ring that bell. So that is a clear indication that everything's that I'm doing is electrically, okay, magnetically certified, and I'm qualified. For it is written and sketched in the central and fabrics of the what is known as the ether realm. Some of you may know as Akashic, okay, or spiritual. Maybe we can use the idea terminology that of electromagnetic ore that surrounds the planet Earth. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the immortal words of Yurima Karima, look it up. Huh? Welcome everybody. Peace, love, and life. It's your G. It's me. Does the Earth have electric magnetic field around it? Oh, I'm on the wrong source here. Excuse me. Let's do it like this. I said, right? Does the Earth have an electric magnetic field around it?
According to
Does the Earth have an electric magnetic field around it?
the magnetic field is generated by electric currents due to the motion of convection currents of a mixture of molten iron and nickel in Earth's outer core. These convection currents are caused by heat escaping from the core, a natural process called a geodynamo.
Explain to me of that of Earth electric magnetic field.
The cooling and crystallization of the core stirs up the surrounding liquid iron, creating powerful electric currents that generate a magnetic field stretching far out into space. This magnetic field is known as the geodynamo.
Okay? Are we getting busy with it yet? And we just begun and you ain't even get dinner yet. Ring that motherfucking bell, goddammit. Teacher hot already, and you didn't even sit in class. Sit down, everybody, come on. I know you late. Don't worry about it. Yo, I ain't missed nothing. Sit your asses down. Yo, this is Dr. Joe Dispenza. I recommend you run out and get a copy of the hardback and look at the symbol for about 30 days and study it before you start reading the book. So you could be real empowered before you start downloading conception views. You hear what I'm saying to you people? It's your man, Nate the Great. Tell your kids that I'm on. Let them know that what they know is right on time with time, and that it's somebody your age or older that resonates with what they're going through and seeing in life. And that the G is here. We on time with time. No, it ain't no nigga born me a little bit before they time. Stop that dumb talk. How you going? What would you be here for if you keep telling me I'm be or he before his time? You ever heard them talk like that? Tell them people go stand in the corner and think about what the fuck they just said. That's dumb. If you was, obviously you here for a reason, spilling no beans. I needed to hear that. You know what I'm talking about? Man, earthly experiences, bro. You ain't careful, you'll get caught up. You fuck around and think that you gotta, in order to enjoy heaven, you gotta die. No, that's not so, people. You can have your experiences in heaven, right here on earth while you living. I ain't gonna cap you up. Know that. So let's get busy with why I came here. Again, what would we talk about, Nate, before we get started? Can you remind me again? Because I know on Facebook, I didn't even title it. I stopped titling Facebook. Facebook is just a roll through. It's like a drive-by. When you hear me and I said a word that caught your attention, you stop that scroll and pay it and see what else is in it for you. Check. If anything doesn't resonate, you know what we do. You flush it down the toilet. Throw it in the trash. But then again, on the next trip, on the next day, Nate might say something that's give you that aha moment. You know what I'm talking about? And that's really what you want in life. You're not really looking for validation in life, but you are looking for phenomenal emotional experiences, as well as the physical ones that you take. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? That's right. Since you are a being with emotions, you might as well go ahead and ride with them. But they must be curtailed in the perfect and right manner. Right? And this is why we're going to talking about thinking like the elite. When the elite thinks, they don't see no mistakes in life. When the elite thinks, they don't see a mishap. When the elite thinks in life and do things, they're not looking for coincidences. For they know is that all events and affairs that's brought about what they facing was only brought about with what they wrote with their own hand. Malcolm X told you best. The length of your destiny is at your own hands, B. Not mine. Not Malachi York. Not Elijah Muhammad. Not Michelangelo. No. Not Plato. Not Socrates. Not Shakespeare. Not President Bush. Jimmy Carter. Einstein. Huh? Adolf Hitler. No. Martin Luther King. Malcolm X. T.D. Jakes. Rick Warren. Joyce Meyer. No. These people can't save you. And I didn't even scratch the list. And just think, if I was to listen to something outside of me to save me, how confused I would be. Had I was dumb enough to listen to all them people. Don't get me wrong. I study their methods and the way they think. And I may have, if I thought you were thorough, or you said or did some thorough shit, I may have incorporated it in my arsenal. But for the most part, I can't work with that mythology. I'm not working with those ideologies. It's weak to me. That's things that brings about nothing but a monkey mind. And as Bobby Hemmett said, it don't do nothing but having graduate people being very etiquette and well-spoken individuals talking a whole bunch of good nothing. Well, something to that extent. I'm paraphrasing. So before we start, because I always forget, and I'm going to do it first. And that is answer questions. People be asking me questions. And because of the longevity of my stream. Sometimes I even be cutting the stream short. And so naturally, that's going to cause me to forget to answer any questions. So I decided before I got started this trip that I go ahead and answer these quick few questions. And it's only 3. So we're going to real quick, briefly, people, again, we're going to welcome everyone into existence. I want to let you all know that I think that you are great beings. And no matter who you are and what you're doing in existence, you're doing it well. And everything that you're going through in your life, I'm here to tell you that it's right on time with time. It's not a mistake. You didn't fuck up, okay? Nobody is hating on you. No devil is chasing you. You ain't got evil spirits around you wishing you that, you don't get a goddamn ham sandwich tonight, or that you don't get $20 in your gas car tomorrow. No. Stop thinking those pessimistic ideas. Those are all theories that's built around destructiveness and tearing down the heaven that you can ultimately build for yourself here on earth while you living. And you ain't got to wait to die. For heaven and hell is not 2 places. Rather, it is 2 conditions of one state of being or existence. Oh, did you hear what I said? Somebody ring a bell. We gonna let them ring today, boy. Philadelphia, we got that bell, right? Ain't no place on the planet where you should be representing a bell. So that's a trademark right here that I got. So I bet not ever hear anybody. If you ain't from Philadelphia, you ain't got the right to ring no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, my bell don't have a crack in it. But we do have a bell that has a crack in it, and it's for a specific reason and purpose. Don't think that crack is in the bell just because it looked cute, or that the creator of it dropped it on the way putting it at 5th and Market off the truck. You know how they take stuff off the truck with a loader, and sometimes it fall off? You ever see a skid of tomatoes or broccoli come off a truck with a forklift? And when the forklift operator ain't got the forks level, sometimes he'll pull that skid out, right? And he ain't paying attention, that whole fucking load choked off. That's not what happened with the Liberty Bell. They made it like that. That's why that same reason they told you Humpty Dumpty went and sat on the wall and had a great fall. And there was never a king horseman or a king man that ever came to put Humpty back together again until Nate the Great came along. Jesus Christ told you that. Don't lie. You know Jesus said that after me shall come a comforter, the all-knowing. Huh? Look it up. I can't make this up, people. It's in your Bible. Even the disciples say, well, when you coming back? He told them he don't know. You know why? Because he knew it wasn't himself. Surely if Jesus was coming back himself, he would have been able to give you a date and a time. Speak light to me when you talking. If I told you I was going down on the motorcycle down, like south somewhere, and you said, well, when you coming back? And I said, I don't know, it's going to be a problem. Go ahead and try that shit if you want with your woman. You better give a fucking exact date, time, and she going to want to talk to you on the way down at every stop. So obviously Jesus, remember y'all said he mostly gave y'all ideas of esotericness. Check? And that meant came many parables. You can't even sit down today and figure out parables. So how would you think it was back then when Jesus walked around all day talking parables? You probably wouldn't even want to be around this dude. Tell the truth. You could withstand, many of you can't even withstand being around me, and I speak English. And that's because of the power that it is sent up out of the words that I speak. Because you know words got power. I know you heard that before, so don't act like you don't know. So let's get into some of these quick questions that people have asked so far, and we're going to get started. So first question somebody asks is, and the name isn't important. Don't worry about who and what. Where's the question coming from? Because I guarantee you, once the question is presented, either you already had the same question at some point in time, and or you're going to have to say, damn, that's a good question. And if you're dumb enough to think that it's not a good question, you're still going to have to acknowledge that it's still a question that's worth asking. So that question is it ever too late to start life anew? That's the question. This person says. Answer is no. It's never too late. You can always start your life anew whenever you want. And it starts in your mind, which is you, who you are, self first. And give it periods of time. Let's look at this science here. Does the human body, oh no, I'm sorry. This is the question we want to know. Does the human cells replace themselves every 7 years?
The idea that every cell in the human body is replaced every 7 years is a myth. In fact, the body cells largely replace themselves every 7 to 10 years, but the cell renewal process varies depending on the type and function of the cell.
Stop! Hold it! You're going to need to understand that right there, because that's where you coming in and playing a part. Who builds the cells? You're not even the same person that you were 7 years ago. Let me explain something to you people out here, how this little body of yours operate in a third grade level, so that we can all understand this. Don't worry. You ain't got to worry about me coming with no Harvard and Yale professor ass words. I'm going to break this shit down so simple that even the baby that's not even born yet can understand what I'm going to tell y'all. Your cells is in your blood. Your blood travels through your brain. Your brain is that of like a schooling system, much like out here in the micro realm, as below, so above, as within, so without. When you send your children to school, they're supposed to, as you expect, to come back with what you call information. Follow me. This shit is real simple mathematics, y'all. Your cells do the same thing. And your brain, whatever you input into your brain is downloaded into your cells. And your cells will move out and operate as like that of a military for you. Throughout this here earth, this body. What do the 5%ers call a woman? Earth. Ashes from the earth you came unto the earth so you return. You see how this works? You see how you control every aspect of existence, people? Whether you want to accept it or not. Whether you know it or not. Truth doesn't need to be validated. Dick Gregory told you that. So that means this shit is going to get popping whether you want it to or not. I ain't worried about whether you hitting the like button. Go stand your ass in the corner somewhere and listen to me. You don't even deserve to be watching this. You listen from afar and think about, let that energy coming off that first eye right here. If you want, while you in the corner, do like this. This is what I used to do. That shit stopped me from crying. Especially if she threw a shoe over there and you turned around. I ain't trying. I don't try anything. I'm putting you D with game. What game is that? The game to think in the arena of the Almighty, the elite, the supreme. And there ain't nowhere on earth is anything telling you that you shouldn't be able to do that. Unless he was your adversary and they didn't like you. And they seen something in you that they knew was profound and they was trying to hide and keep you from that. You can't find that in the scripture. God said don't worship idols, don't worship this and don't worship that, but he never said don't worship yourself. I dare one of you people go into any scripture and find out and pull it out where it says that I'm wrong. Even him himself, when Moses said, who should I say sent me? Just tell him I am. He didn't even say a name. So how you come up with Jehovah, Jah, Haile Selassie this, and Allah this, and Jesus that, or wait a minute, it may be Emmanuel, and maybe Yahshua. Come on with that dumb stuff. Who you talking to, people? You don't know whether he was born December 25th or was it fall outside. Yeah, that was a Bobcat too that went by. That wasn't a Charger or a Mustang. Although those vehicles are in my immediate area, however, there's a lot of Bobcat boys up in this area. Motorcycle, very little Banshee, and street bikes. If it is any Banshee street bikes, those are guys who got motorcycles and three-wheelers and big toys too. And they just jump out on them things when it's time, just to have a little fun. Remember how it feels to be young again. You know, ain't really nothing to it like that. All right, so remember, you could as your cells are renewed every 7 years, every 7 to 10 years, you got to be the creator of what the cells get downloaded with. If you fill your cells with nothing but things of fear, debaseness, dead things, and low vibratory things, then that's what's going to be the output of your body and your thinking, or your thinking in your body. But if you electrify your cells and you fast, you do cleansing, sea moss it up a little something from time to time to throw those vital minerals back up in you. See, sea moss got 92 vital minerals up there only, which requires that you need of 102 people. I'm putting you way ahead of the game. I'm showing you how to cheat. You ain't got to take vitamins A, vitamin C, vitamin D. I'm taking you to the well and take the whole wop. We don't run down and get one cow. We walk slowly and comfortable, light up, and grab all them motherfucking cows. Don't miss not one. You hear me? This is a Philadelphian thinking here. This is why we the rulers, trendsetters. And this is why we're born leaders. Because we think well. We think like the elite. Why do you think those presidents come to Pennsylvania so much? Did you know Obama was the only president that did not go after his inauguration straight to the White House? He came to Pennsylvania for 30 minutes at 30th Street Station. Look it up. Look it up. I'm following this shit to the top in IIT degree. I know what's going on. There ain't nothing hidden from the God. What are you talking about out here? How many points LeBron James got? That shit is coded too. 23. Ain't that 2 threes? I don't care if you switch it to 45. That's still 9. 6 upside down. Who you think you fooling? Oh, we gonna light it up tonight, y'all. We ain't even had dinner yet. Somebody ring that bell. You gonna be free tonight. I swear on everything I love. I come to set them free. I come to set you free. If I don't come to set you free, I'm in trouble, yo. So you know I gotta work hard. Because I don't like to be in trouble. You know what a severe ass whipping is? You ever heard your parents say you're going to get your severe ass whipping? So again, first question, is it ever too late to start life anew? No, people. You are in sole control of all your thoughts. And immediately, once you place your mind set in a certain decree, you stand on and by that and walk in that light, and you forget about that of yesterday, for it don't even exist no more. So that means it's not even real. Why you all upset into the next week? Huh? It's only you holding it. Morpheus told you it's your mind that makes it real. You better go back and watch the movie Matrix again. You beating yourself up and all upset for nothing. You ain't getting no visit from God talking about now. You know that's fucked up. You know when you die, and I pulled out my list, when I pull out my Lamb Book of Life, and I get to your name, what's your name? God, you know my goddamn name. You all know it. Oh, that's right. See, because you gotta catch God. God gonna be slipping. When that guy pop out the sky from Blue Beam, that's not really gonna be the guy. Just remember, this is why I'm doing these streams. I'm setting you up to think like the elite and be elite. Once you start thinking like the elite, you got no alternative to ultimately transform into the eliteness. This is why I'm like really putting the carriage before the horse, because we ain't got much time. And so I need you to be elite real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? You see? Like, come on now. I don't want you to be fooled. You my nigga. I fucks with y'all out here. And you know, if anybody ever fucks with me, I'm that bull. I don't give a fuck. If I give you whatever, if I got it. And if I don't got it, you know we getting it. How about that part? Ain't not another time that anybody ever been with me and you want to have an event, a fair, or experience and you couldn't do it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. I stand to be corrected. Got to be kidding me. I don't care if you want to go bowling. We went bowling. And I don't even like bowling. Because my grandma raised me on that. She made us go bowling. And I was a good bowler. I beat everybody. And that's because I was mad I had to bowl. So that was like kind of my way of taking it out on them, because you know I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't leave. I couldn't say, no, I don't want to go. And I damn sure couldn't beat them fighting. So I took it out on the game. And they get mad. Damn, how he rolling them strikes? But once you told me the method, my grandma said, you see that arrow right there? I ain't going to show y'all the trick either. But you see, she said, you see that arrow? Pointing to a certain particular atom on the lane. What? I learned how to spin that joint. That was really, she said, boy, this boy is magnificent. Because I see how they did it. They want to roll it straight out, make the ball look all pretty. I made that motherfucker twirl and spin. And that's why I needed a ball that looked fabulous, preferably with fire on it. because I knew once I put that twist on it and it spun and it hit that fucking what was that shellac and wax level that floor. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Looked like sparks was coming up off that. And then when it hit the pings, I swore I seen this little, like little sparkles come out. And I'm thinking I'm throwing it too hard. I don't know. I used to smoke weed back then, so I might have to equate that to that. But you get the moral of the story. I hate bowling because I do it so well. And that's just like chess. I'm an excellent chess player. Not too many people I let really beat me. And I only do that because they think they're a good chess player. And I hate chess. That's just like you. You know how you hate a song, but you'll spend your whole day singing it? You know the whole song, but you telling yourself, I hate that fucking song. I got the same shit going on. That's just different ways. We from the same slum, different shit, y'all. Same dog bite you, there's gonna be one bite me. It might not be the same dog, but guess what? You gotta get there. So let's get into question number 2. Question number 2 was asked, should I feel bad about things in my life? That's a good question too. Should I feel bad about things in my life? No. The answer to your question is no. First of all, why should you feel bad? Or that's negative. That's low. I wouldn't even care if you did do something bad. You're not supposed to put yourself down. You tell yourself, well, look, I did some shit that I don't even think I like that, but I did. You know what? Tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to be doing this shit no more. And let that be that. Listen, people, you said you spiritual. Here on earth having a human experience, right? Well, keep it to that degree. Never let your left hand know what your right hand doing. And you know what the above concept of that is? That's going to be your spiritual and your physical. See? That of the idea, hence, mind over matter. So how are you going to think that you're doing something bad if you can't put your mind over the matter? You talk about energy and physical, spiritual and physical, spiritual and human. That's what you're talking about. If you're a spiritual being, stay spiritual. Never mind what's going on in the physical world. You created this shit. And it only exists because you see it as such. You fuck around, blink, this shit'll glitch away in a blink, like they say, a blink of an eye. And you'll forget all about the third dimension or 3G. You might want to stay in 4, 5, or 6 dimension or 5G. Oh yeah, I think y'all gonna see something tonight. I got a feeling I'm setting the tone of the gravitational pull on Earth just another notch higher. You might be global warmed up tomorrow, y'all. Check the forecast. I'm sure it's gonna change in the morning. Oh heart, oh heart, oh heart, oh heart. They think God is a joke. And that's the good part about it. The sad part is, it's the wrong people that think that it's the joke. It's supposed to be vice versa. Oh my God. Don't worry about me, y'all. I'm just going through something. But listen, I got faith in y'all. You're gonna be on my team. I got faith in y'all. That's why you think I do what I do. I know it ain't. I know the outcome. So as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, then guess what? You got to do what you got to do. You're an Aquarius. You're a Capricorn. You're a Pisces. Huh? It's only 12 signs. Look it up. How many signs are there in the astrological system?
According to PrepScholar.com,
How many signs are there in astrology?
according to Essential Garden,
How many signs are there? How many signs are there in astrology?
according to Astrology.com, each modality is associated with 4 zodiac signs. The cardinal signs are Aries, Leo.
Okay, how many signs are in astrology? Okay, that's it. But just give me a number. That's what I want.
I know of about 55 sign languages connected to Aboriginal.
In astrology, how many signs are there?
In Western astrology, and formerly astronomy, the zodiac is divided into the following 12 signs.
Now, notice it says Western. Let's stop right there. Why is there indication of a certain place, people? Where my smart graduates at? Where my great thinkers at? Huh? Where my critical thinkers at? Where my mind reachers at out here? Where we pick everything apart. I pick every letter apart. I question why you got a capital, or why you writing in all capitals. Fuck around with me. I question everything. They should have named me the questioner. Because I used to get smacked for asking too many questions. Ask my mother. Ask my old earth. She'll tell you. That boy, I'll come in and ask you why the grass green. I remember that. Now I got the answer to it and you don't. You got to Google it and look it up. But yeah, people, it's 12 signs. Just like 12 being a significant number in a whole bunch of areas of your life, which is what we call syncretism and plagiarism. You see? 2 and 1 is 3, which is the operative base and foundation of this whole arena that you have in your party in. Huh? Run 3 bases and you go home. How about that, huh? 3 strikes in the law of justice, you know they put you out, right? You up for life. Then you ain't even get into the religious aspect yet, but they break it down to you that of the 3 central concept of in view, in which a lot of people debate that you can't put 3 into 1, but yet the Christian religion seem to find out that 3 is suffice for them. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. What about the man, woman, and child? Then you ain't even got to start with the atom, that which makes up the whole goddamn matter in which you have your play in, and that's what? Made up of 3, proton, neutron, electrons, according to your scientists. So you see 12 is a very significant and powerful number, people. And I could go on and on and on. We probably gonna do a whole 24-hour stream on the number 12. Especially if I had a call in. Got Sanchez and all them coming in talking about 12. We start blowing. Woo, man, I already feel it. I invite everybody in. Let's talk about the number 12. How about that part, people? Y'all ain't did no stream of podcast on that yet. Just do that. You done did the number 7. A lot of you done talked about the number 666. And you did a good job. 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. You done showed the people that there's no longer the need for you to be scared of 666. I got to give y'all a real bang on that. You know what I'm talking about? He really woke up the conscience, at least of the deaf, dumb, and blind. I'm not saying that it's known all over the world, because trust me, this information that I'm talking about, it's only restricted to the selected few people. I'm only algorithm to a certain. Listen, people, me myself, I'm only algorithm. They do it to this degree. All of y'all can't get hundreds and thousands of views like other people do. So don't think there's something wrong or you ain't talking enough good shit out here or the shit that you talking is irrelevant at all. No, that's not what's popping at all. If you talking things that's empowering and life-changing and that's causing individuals to become like that of what Dr. Joe Dispenza is showing a nigga to be, you ain't getting too many views, B. Else you gonna have them boys at your door. Something gonna have to happen. They might Michael Jackson you. You getting too much control. Your mind, you able to control mine. They don't give a fuck if you could control mine, have it like a weeble wobble, making money out here for the system. But once the dollar starts to decline because of your actions or your words, you gonna have some static. You best better know this. This is why I tell you don't hit my like button. Don't blow my shit up like that. If you want to continue to get the real, then you better keep this shit between me and you. Why you think they put a sword in the Masonic order on that emblem over the star and the crescent? Look at that's shit between me and you. Don't go out there talking this shit like that. What we talk about, you gonna lose your job? Oh yes, you will. It took me a long time to be able to get back up out here in this system with the type of energy that I came to Earth with. And that's why you think and I forgot to make mention of that. I'm so sorry. Let's go back a minute. Let's pause. We had a question, right? We had a question. But I played the song by the Fuji, The Mask. Why you think I played that song? It's not the mask that you see the people still wearing today. That mask that they talking about, the Fugees. Let's get back to that. Where we at with that? Man, I apologize. I meant to make mention of why I played that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, mommy. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna take care of you. I did. I really did. And I failed to do so. But that's okay because there's so much on my mind, people, and I got so much to give you. You know? But I got to be careful of how I get this to you because it got to be given to you administered. See, I'm like a doctor. I'm administering medication here, people.
One, two, 1, 0.
I can't give you too much because you might OD.
M to the A to the S to the K with the last combinations to make it next day. Flex.
All right? Not that diaper, not that blue surgical mask. You don't need that to make it to the next day. But in order to be like camouflage, you want to transform, shape shift. Learn to shape shift. Learn to take. Listen, I told you, I'm teaching you how to take control of your cells. How do an iguana? I'm sorry, not the iguana. How does a camellia change its color, people? Huh? Do you know that? Did you learn the science of this yet? It takes control of all the cells in its body. Just like in the X-Men, more of the woman's physique. She can change it to anything because they know how to take control of all the cells in their body. Much like the movie Lucy. Go and watch the movie Lucy. They're showing you, there explaining to you that of you yourself, while all at the same time monkey Richard up. Monkey Richard. Who? Can somebody grab that wrench? Bring me the hammer. Who? You got some screws? Put that nails up there. Tighten that up. Put that wood. I want that plywood in there tight. How many screws? How many nails you got in there? Put some more. Damn. They don't want you free. That mask that you got to put on, it's going to be different than what you see here on social media. You fuck around, see me on the street, be like, that's the same dude. I'm like a motherfucking alien. An iguana, orangutan, and a chameleon all at the same time while being gorilla, an elephant, and a turtle. Real talk. I'm the real UFO. You still ain't figured me the fuck out yet. They still working on trying to figure me out. Oh, have you gave blood today, Nate? Have you seen your primary doctor? What primary doctor? Dr. Seppi? They said, who Dr. Seppi? I said, oh, shit. This is real shit I've been experiencing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll be tripping out here at Earth with these people. But, you know, I thought everybody knew Dr. Seppi. I'm sorry. I got old ancient 1990 video or CD disc. You don't know? Oh, what's it that guy that Nipsey Hussle was going to write about? And no, well, you kind of got the idea, but Nipsey Hussle, listen, people, you got to realize Dr. Sebi had an herb store only about, I think they said 3 to 7 miles from where Nipsey Hussle's store was. Wow. It's a game, y'all. It's a game. So the question that we left off on, and we're only going to do the 3 questions, we're going to get into the information that I came to bring. So should I feel bad about things in your life? Whatever happened in your life and you feel though that is bad or it shouldn't happen, maybe somebody dropped too much Nalalators off at your door and all your teeth fell off. Maybe you drank too much milk. You was allotted too much milk. The milkman just kept bringing you by too many cartons of milk, and you built too much potassium in you, and you know you caught a boil somewhere. I mean, like, no, it's you shouldn't feel bad about these things. You know, maybe somebody grabbed you and gave you fellatio so bad that you just lost your mind and you ran home crying to your mom and your father. It's not a bad thing. Listen, things happen to you because this is what you wanted to happen when you came to play and sign up for the assignment. This is not a mistake. You're not a mistake coming into the world, people. And you never have yet proven to me of the mystery God creating you and showing me the blueprint of your life, of how and why it's to be so fucked up. Where you get that from? Who told you that? It's only bad because you think it's bad. What if I told you what you thought was bad was just an experience for you to have so that you could decide whether you want to keep it up or not? You smoke Newports, don't you? You smoke Cools. Is it bad or good? Most of you people gonna say, oh, it's bad. Why is it bad? Oh, well, it gives me cancer. It makes me choke. It gives me all the tar builds up in my lungs. And drink some water. Fast from it for a while. Smoke every once in a while. Obviously, you smoking a cigarette for some reason. I hope it ain't because your girlfriend smokes cigarettes. You enjoy the euphoria of it, of all the drugs that's in it. Face it. So maybe you need to cut down some if you're concerned about a tar built up on your lungs. But you ain't got to get away from the euphoria that of feeling high when you take your first puff. You just overdoing it. And you ain't even gonna get the same fucking high no more. You just smoking because, man. You'd be better off smoking on Fridays. Smoke one cigarette every Friday. Enjoy the experience. The cigarette is here for some reason, else it wouldn't be here, people. It's my dumb ass that's overindulging in it and causing harm. Everything is everything. You take and choose your poison in existence because it's all poison. Ain't none of you escaping none of the chemtrails that's being sprayed in the sky. You ain't escaping. You're not buying no seed vegetables or fruit in the supermarket. And if you do buy any seeds to plant your own vegetables and stuff, you got to get it for Elon and them. 80% of them. So you might as well take on the new way, the new world order, and make it best and operative for you. You see? For this is how it's supposed to go. Everything is for everybody. You do and indulge with that of life what you will, as long as it doesn't harm or affect anyone else. Everything you can do, you do in moderation, as long as it suits you. If it don't fit you, you leave it alone. Some of you niggas can't eat bananas, peanuts, cashews, shrimps. Your lips will get big. You get the picture, right? So let's not go any deeper than that. Just keep it on the real simple shit. Oh, I don't like scary movies. Why you don't like scary movies, Nate? Oh, I have nightmares and shit. I start swinging in my sleep and damn near be hit my girl. Fucking her up. Huh? Know your yays from your nays. Just because you can't watch a scary movie, that don't mean Jason can't watch a scary movie. All Jason do is kill people. That shit is a delight to him. To the next nigga, it might be a funny movie. Oh shit, look, that nigga ran up there, took his head off. To the next person, it might be something political. Oh, everybody likes scary movies. Look, y'all, I'm making a lot of money off of this shit. You see? So, crack ain't going nowhere. Heroin ain't going nowhere. I got to figure out if it's comfortable and suitable for me. That's my job. Never mind the next individual. So don't feel bad about nothing in your life. Everything that's happened in your life, you warrant it. You hear me? It ain't no mystery God did this to you. There's damn sure ain't no devil that don't like you. And he's fucking trying to take you to hell with him so he can have a bunch of bodies in hell burning with him. Like, that don't make no sense. I know misery love company, but come on, Loud. What benefit would I get out of you burning in hell? and I'm on fire too. That shit hurt. You ever put a lighter to your hand? Because I hope you know fire can't hurt that which is intangible. so you see, the whole concept is fucked up. What's going to hell? The flesh or the spirit? Come on, pastors. Rick Warren. Come on, TD. Let me see y'all iron that shit out. You know why these people don't get in my comment section, y'all? Because they know goddamn well they ain't got no room to be questioning and answering me. Not no retard, crazy ass individuals such as Nathaniel. That boy liable to shatter your whole goddamn foundation and have you starting a whole new career. I have you selling all your books in your house. Tear down your plaques, take down your certificates and all that. No, he didn't tear up his college degree, his PhD. Yes, he did. He ripped that shit up. Talk about I went to Temple. Look, y'all. Here go my certificate in PhD in psychology. Tear that shit up. Who? Let me hold over before you rip it up. Who signed that? Who? Did y'all do some research on the mentality of this person who signed that? That's what I used to do. And I only got them for sports. But I still needed to know who is signing this. And let me see the character of this individual. Don't play with me. I ain't come to play. Only thing I play here on earth is chess. I used to play basketball and football, but my bones can't take it no more. So now the only thing I play is chess. So you know what? I ain't got room for nothing else but seriousness out here, people. I'm not mentally stimulated by nothing on earth here. You can't make a movie that's going to tickle my fancy. I done went to Barnes & Nobles today and spent damn near 45 minutes to an hour and walked out with not one book. My lady said, well, baby, what happened? Because she was on the phone the whole time. She know me. I run through the whole store and read down there every book and see what I want. And normally I come out with something. And she's like, you ain't get nothing this time? Right? No. Nothing, I said. There's nothing in there that tickles my fancy. You know? Nothing. I've been in the spiritual section, transformation section, self-help section, upliftment section, Wiccan section, witchcraft section. I don't like religious. Stay out of the religious section. For over 30 years, I've been in the religious section in every library in Philadelphia, especially 19th and Vine. Religious sections tore it up. I don't know how many books I done took up out of the libraries of the religious section. Anything that was a 5%er, I remember they had that book in there, the 5%ers, value what? I seen that at 19th and Vine, and they thought they was sharp because the information is so powerful. They'll put barcodes on like every other fucking page. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm aluminum it up. You don't sit there taking it up and being sneaky trying to rip the tag off. Just look your magic, and it's real simple. You got to stick that stuff inside of aluminum or something that where it can't be read. You see? But I'm not saying this is how you go out here and do these things. In fact, you can't even do that. I mean, you can, but it's not worth it no more. I mean, like everything is on the computer now. You don't need to go in libraries to take that stuff. That was when it was necessary to be done. Everything that I've done in existence is for a reason, and that's all. Again, go back to the idea: should I feel bad about things in my life? No. You think I feel bad because I took books up out of the library? Don't you think they took books out of my library at one point in time? Huh? You ever heard of Alexandria? I mean, how many times they burned that bitch down? Don't you think I had books in there? Don't you think I got information on the walls of the pyramids that was this basic? I've been doing it since I came in every life cycle. So what makes you think I ain't do it in incarnations of times before? You think this is my first go around of being a guru or a sage or some type of philosopher? Just because my name is Nathaniel? No. This shit ain't no mistake. You're not looking at a mishap, people. You're not looking at anything that's funded by YouTube. Nothing in the world. No Jew. Don't no Jew call me. I ain't got one Jew phone number in my phone. That's not that type of party. Ain't no boule nigga. They wanting to get at me, but I keep them at like a dumb unknown type of situation and from a certain distance on a different string. But I love my boule niggas because they love me. It's just that they took their oath and they got to do what they got to do. And I understand that. My father, heaven, he was in the Marines. He told me the same thing. Son, if I got to take you out of here, if the military government told me to do so, I got to do it. I took an oath. I looked at him. I said, I respect that, Pop. You better hope they don't never tell you take me out of here. Woo! I love my Pop, too. Shout out to him, too. He's somewhere in existence, having it his way. He passed on from the physical in which I come up out of. Oh, no, you stay back on. Let's go. Don't go nowhere. We ready to put you back on. Yeah, Nathaniel Hills, the second. You gotta ring that bell for that man. That's what I come through. I utilize just like you do and everything else. It is you who causes the causation. Check. So, last question is, will I be punished for my wrongs? That's another good question. And the answer to it is briefly, so I can get on and get this closed and wrapped up. No. You're only going to be punished if you think you're going to be punished. Remember, it's your mind, people, that makes it real. If you think that you did bad things and that, or should I say you see, can you see Satan is causing you to do it and the mystery God is displeased and not happy because you listen to Satan rather than to God? You just got to keep in mind, Satan didn't even listen to God. And the only punishment he got was exile. And because of his exileism, Satan is living well, doing swell, very illuminated. And God can't do nothing about this nigga. Else he will rather get rid of him to save you, his most precious creation. But because he can't do nothing with that nigga, he rather punish you if you listen to him. Ain't that some type of guy? You know? You got to think about these stories that they telling me. Think about it. Most of it, when you really think about it, everybody know deep down inside, no, it don't make no sense. No more than it do when you start reading thee, thou, and all that old other English language. But we never really question it. And the reason why we don't question it because we didn't think about what we're reading. And that's what I want us to do. I want us to look at, visualize that of what we're reading. For instance, let me give you a beautiful example, please. Adam and Eve, they walked through, I'm sorry. God walked through the garden, according to the Bible. Let's be factual here. Let me do something. Let's do something here. Okay. Did God walk through the garden? No, I'm sorry. Did God walk through the garden?
God, being an all-powerful and immaterial being, does not have a physical body to walk in the literal sense. Instead, the term walking in the Garden of Eden is figurative and symbolic, describing God's presence and interaction with Adam and Eve in the garden. Some suggest that the idea of God walking refers to a theophany and appearance of God in a tangible, human form. Others suggest that God took on a symbolic, incorporeal appearance, such as a cloud. It is also possible that God literally walked in the Garden of Eden in the form of a human.
So stupid and fucked up and dumb. Contradictory and confusing. Would you prefer God to be the cloud or the human? Then you come and tell me that it is also possible that God literally walked in the garden after telling me that the shit is immortal being and all powerful, does not have a physical body to walk in a literal sense. Instead, the term walking in the Garden of the Eden is figurative. I told you, you better do some critical thinking here, people, and be paying attention to what's going on. This shit's so twisted, they don't even know what's going on. If I sat down with a pastor and broke down each word to this cat and explained to me this here, he will babble and ask me to leave his office. Talking about this, Satan is in you, boy. You got the demons in you. No, I don't. I got clairvoyance in me. I see good. I want to talk that sassy shit. How you going to turn around and tell me that it's possible that God has literally walked in the garden? You goddamn right it's possible. You rather you believe in the God in the cloud? Would you like that one better? He talked, didn't he? Yeah, he talked. How do you know he talked? Because he called out to Adam and Eve and he said, "Where are you?" And they hid himself from you. So you telling me all this shit is figurative, right? Why don't you just break down the figurativeness of what you're talking about, which is the esoteric and exoteric meaning, instead of coding this shit? And then only for me to figure this out, I got to be part of some type of order. You see? Y'all want to play games. And just because you want to play games with the people, not with me, because you're not playing games with me. It was once upon a time until I was 13. I let you play games with me. We ain't been playing games since I've been 13 years old. If you want to look at God being the sense of me being energy, then yeah, I'm going to have to concur and agree with this figurativeness. Because this is what I need you to start explaining. All you preachers, pastors, reverends, and beings that's not supposed to be called Father on earth, but the one that only in heaven. Y'all niggas going to jail. I mean, hell. He said jail. Y'all going to hell first. Anybody that's called Father ain't going to hell in a fast bread basket. Quicker than Moses went down the motherfucking stream. Real talk. Because the Bible says, look, do not call nobody on earth Father but the one in heaven.
In Matthew 23, verse 9, Jesus says, "And call no man your father on earth, for you have one Father, who is in heaven." This is interpreted by many to mean that one should not call a priest father and should not call their dad father. The expression "call someone by a name" in the Hebrew tradition meant something closer to identifying the essence of a person. The word father in this verse.
That's enough. That's enough. Can I get another ring for the stupidity of these goddamn shit that's going on? Oh my God. Did you hear what this say? I don't know. Maybe I gotta talk to my medical marijuana doctor. I think we're gonna have to switch my strain. That shit is making me see too much. And I'm not really ready to see like this. I'd rather be happy, y'all. They say ignorance is bliss. Why the fuck ain't I'm happy? Y'all niggas walking around all happy, cheesy and shit. You got big smiles on your face. Booties is popping. Money slinging. Where y'all getting this money from? Huh? No, you're not going to be punished for your wrongs. The only way you're going to be punished for anything that you thought was wrong is because you allowed it and that's what you warranted. So I suggest you change your tone of voice. You ever heard that before? Now look. To enjoy success and happiness in your life, you need self-mastery, people. All right? Think about that. Know that. Many people that are successful on the outside feel stressed and unsatisfied on the inside. There are too many stories of those who seemingly made it that ended in tragedy. If you want a great life, self-mastery should be one of your top priorities. You're not going to hear it like this from nowhere else. No, not from your mama, your papa. You won't even hear it from your sister, your brother. You're too young to be my lover. Huh? Can't you see? Let's go back there. Young lover, Cocoa Tea.
Now this one is designed for 18 and over.
Make sure you're 18 and over to be listening to what I'm talking about. This is not for kids. Go home to your mama, your papa. Go home to your father, your brother. Too young to be my lover.
To be for the lover. Whoa, you must be 18 and over. I've been checking you out, but you are too young. And a girl like you will cause worries till tomorrow. Cause if I pick you up, girl, it's pain and misery for me. Cause you're a girl that is so rude and you boy, go home to your mama. Your mama, go home to your papa. Your papa, you do your thing, my lover, that's your lover. Talking to you, Sandra, Sandra.
Yeah, you got to understand that what you're going through in life, it's okay. You're on time with time. If you don't like what you experiencing, you got that choice to change it. You the big decision maker, big ball player. You hear me? If you want a great life, self-mastery should be one of your top priorities. So in the idea that I'm going to bring up for the rest of the segment and time that we're together, we're going to see and know how personal mastery is the secret ingredients that are necessary. All right? For us to walk in this world held high with your head and doing what you want, doing what you feel. Yeah. You ever wonder what self-mastery is? Huh? Self-mastery says it all. Self-mastery says it all. Let's look at the word. I ask you again, have you ever wondered what is self-mastery? Look, I'm going to do you better than Jesus did, you people. That nigga ran around speaking in parables and shit. I'm going to just throw you and twist you up with different angles. Self-mastery says it all. It's the pursuit of achieving mastery over everything in existence, including that within and of self. Even, yes, the mystery gods. Krishna, Aleister Crowley, Buddha, Emmanuel, Yahshua. It's the skill that leads to more self-control, self-discipline, and self-confidence. You want so much confidence that you want people to ask you, are you a Taurus? No, I'm not. Oh, Nate the Greater, he a Taurus. He bullheaded, he hard-headed. He don't believe shit stink. Listen, people, in general, personal mastery focuses on only few aspects of existence. It ain't much. It's not like it's hard to step into the idea in the realm of being omnipotent, but the beneficent. Ain't these the titles that they give to all these old other deities that you never met? Tell the truth, y'all. Come on now. Y'all got to keep it real with me to some degree. Damn, we've been over an hour on here already. Can we at least come to common terms and touch bases on to something I said? Which God did you meet? Was it Jesus? Allah? I'm not talking about how much faith in you believed in and you seen how the miracle appeared. That don't count. For all I know, you did that shit. You just associated with this title and these terminologies that somebody else is talking about. But you don't really know if you did that shit or not. The way I mathematically equate this shit, and if my shit comes out the right, it looks like you did it. If I was to be a detective on the outside looking in, huh? Or let's say a spiritual advisor, detective might not be able to get that deep. I like Columbo, though. One of my favorite characters in existence. One of the energies that brought me to the extent of what I am today. That's why I don't let nothing. That's why you can't do nothing that can get by me because of Columbo. Did you know that? That's right. I will question you. Where's my pen? See, I wear glasses. Columbo didn't really wear glasses. So this makes me look a little more studious. Especially when I tuck them like this. And I get to ask you, oh, by the way, where you say you was at yesterday? Where you was at yesterday? Yeah. It's a simple question. What's wrong? You starting to sweat. Was she good? Lieutenant. You're embarrassing me, Lieutenant. I don't know. I'm just asking. Where were you at yesterday? See? That's how you get caught. You falling apart already. Because you ain't following certain etiquettes and principles in life. So here goes something I'm going to bring to your attention. And this is going to help you to grow into focusing on how to become a perfect master, people. You know? And in general, personal mastery focuses on the following aspects: the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Real simple. Improving each of these areas has a positive impact on your life. Did you hear what I said? Improving these areas, which are physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, has a positive impact on your life. And when you feel great, you radiate that positive energy and are also more likely to build a better future for yourself. You hear me? Let me go refill on some refreshments. I'm going to be right back. I promise. I ain't going to be long. I'm going to put something on right quick. Put something on for you to glue to. And I'm going to refill up on some refreshments. All right. Let me see something.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from that.
I'll be right back.
You ever seen someone who roll with Mayweather? Rhyme like Ricky Hatton, smash whatever you throw. Thousand is what I'm batting. Got a few bucks with no jazz. Took them out to corn dog books and notepads. I get it. You got rich robbing those in the industry. Bite off this one, steal from your enemy. Never try to play the hottest one out your camp. You might step off and take half the juice from your amp. Enough to make you bold when they cover a GQ. Only missing the sheer blouse, homie, you see through. Stop sipping on that phone on the 50.
They want heat, I give it to them.
Nice
Burn,
and
crispy, rhymes too short, box, God. So stretch it, especially these overrated raps that fetch it. I told you if I rain, there'll be an eternal drizzle. Woodwork strips being chipped, sharp chisel. One verse shatter your spine and crush your spirit. No matter what, you still window shop for lyrics. If you was a pimp, put chicks on the stroll. And if those soldiers, give them big guns to hold. Who shot you?
Who
You
shot
don't have enough on your roster. You move like a fed, but you talk like a monster. Like yeah, yo, you slinging, please abort it. Too many cuts on it. Coke heads, they won't snort it. Straight up free unit with pesticides. You can get your best ghost riders, get them all to testify. Have you ever been stung by 1,000 hornets? 500 killer bees, wasn't really on it. With Cuban links, cut, liquor sword. Choke my Iron Man till we crush your vocal cords. You ain't nothing but a pig in a blanket. Hard head, deadliest, food at the banquet. All this rap crap that's trapped in colon only means get rid of the whack shit you're holding. Sweet tooth dudes, stay out the candy shop. You ain't got a hand tucked and see the panties drop. A few cats is looking for a rat and cheese. Got something to pitch, they all swing a bat and ease. Get your ankles rolled while doing your two-step. Leave a thank you note for the crutches the bull left. Proactive rap, you know they put drug in the cream. You hallucinate, you see Kanye in your dream. And yo, I don't smoke dust, I dust off smoke in the bandits. We can brush dope off the canvas. I walk on your gators and lizards. Raise the links that was killed for your links. You be rocking in blizzards. Wanna be copped till you walk the D block. Get a transfer, spread your wings like peacocks. I was an MC when you was in Nutville. On a world tour, you was getting guts filled. 10 years you singing, but I flow like a 21. Straight from Medina with the massive mini sun. Supernova, give off gamma ray burst. And I'll finish this only cause I let off first. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, that's the genius. All right, the Jizza. Paper Plate from the Wu-Tang Clan. All right, it's being played for informational and entertaining purposes. Let's be clear on that. All right, so next track I want to listen to is from that of Andre, right? Andre, So Fresh and So Clean. How many of you ever heard that before? So Fresh and So Clean, Andre. Gotta be tight there. You know what I mean? My computer's dumb right now. It's dumb today. Dumb today.
How about it?
It's dumb today. It's dumb. Let's get it, y'all. This is Outkast with the boy Andre, So Fresh and So motherfucking clean. Jack, this the way you should be in the mental. Everything that you do and should be in the mental, nice, fresh, and clean. That's true. That's real. Yes, I am. Yes, that's so true. Yes, that's also real.
Gator belts and pay belts and Monte Carlos and Eldorado. So waking up out of my slumber feeling like Rollo. So follow, it's showtime and then follow minus the Kiki Shepherd. With a bottle with a leopard, red cotton Teddy. Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. Left out the warm in the dorm room at the AU. We blew hate you, athletes might take you, but you must have me mistaken. Put them statements that you ain't good. on display. My go hooked it up on my go. Get my rim today so they can ride out. They're gonna go hide out. I'm trying to wild out like that. So let me be no on your zipper. YKK on your zipper.
YKK on your zipper.
I'm sober. 6 million ways to hold ya. Like Noah, I get too confused and you get pretty deep. But I call you from ages. I know you be there for me, girl. So fresh, so clean, clean. So fresh, so clean, clean.
And we all, everything is on your nasty mind. I feel the nutrition, the vitamin, I think the flaming is up in your spine. I love who you are. I love who you ain't.
With chains and no chains and whips, I do some lips till hips jerk and double time the boy next door for free. So fresh, so clean, clean.
So fresh and so clean, clean. On the planet, my mind. Ooh, and we all, my mind. Ooh, la, la. Yeah, y'all, that's that Outcast, yo. That's that shit from back in the day. That's that shit there, like, you just want to just be thorough. We didn't carry guns then. When Outcast was out, you didn't need a gun. You came from the spiritual. You was dealing with the elements. That's why you able to dress like that. Look how they dress. Look at the video, yo. Right. We dealing with, there was too many women at that time needed to be had. No disrespect or, you know, like they something to be mastered and taken over. No, it's just the fact that it was the thing to do, to couple up, hook up, unite with that of the opposite pole and excel in a relationship to the fullest plane. See, because that's when Erykah Badu was out. You see? You had individuals, they was, at this time when Outkast was out, they was telling and explaining to how we're supposed to be. Diggable Planets, let's not forget about them. Arrested Development. Yeah. You see? Y'all don't know these type of people. You don't know these groups. So there's a catch. And here it is. Self-mastery is not a result. Just because you read all the books in the world and you spending money at Browns and Noble or Black and Noble or whatever Noble store, that don't mean that the result is you're going to be a master. I done seen religious people for over years come to church faithfully with a Bible in their hand. It ain't like the Bible all torn up and look like it's been ran through 400 times. It ain't like the Bible got all different color highlighted sections all in it and bookmarkers all in it. No, I'm talking about a brand new Bible that's still look like fresh print paper. I done seen these people carry that motherfucker because it looked good. It looked religious. It looks like you faithful in Jesus. You ain't fooling God. You might be fooling the receptionist. You might be fooling a police officer. You might be fooling a firefighter. You might be fooling a nurse. You might be fooling a criminal. You might be fooling the goddamn crossing guard lady, burger flipper, hamburger goddamn tow truck driver. But you're not fooling God, people. You can't fool God. God is the lightness. I mean the rightness. Not the lightness, so much the lightness, but the rightness. And when you're dealing in the fold of rightness, that means that the eye that you have sees everything to its optimumness. You need to understand the difference. In achieving personal mastery, it's not about reaching a certain destination. You need to be clear on that also. It ain't like you trying to get somewhere. Where you want to go? Enjoy your life. Take your time. Slow it down. Have fun. Have some love. Make some kids. Go to the movies. You got it forever, people. What you don't have in this lifetime, leave in your will. And I'm not talking about the will that you write out for the lawyer to read. I'm talking about the aspect and part of the mind. They call it the willpower. So what you don't have now, I need you to leave it in that aspect of yourself. So that at some point in time when you incarnate, then guess what, bitch? You're going to be having a party. You're going to be having a party. You better listen to me. You better listen to me. One reason why, because you know there ain't nobody else ever talking this shit like this. Don't nobody talk this good, juicy, sassy shit like this. Are you kidding me? I'm not even scripted up here. I'm not reading from no book. I'm telling you how to become the elite and think like the eliteness. That's because I'm thinking and being the elite. I sit down with the elite. And then if a nigga ain't elite enough than me, then you need to still step up. You still have your time and yet still to come. You hear me? You're not fooling God, y'all. I mean, you're not fooling God. Real talk. And if God say he here, then you best better believe he here. You can't prove that he not. Did you know that? I think we done lost Facebook. I think Facebook cut me off. All right, so like I said, Facebook cut me off, man. It's all good. That's their job. They're supposed to cut me off. Let's cut it back on. All right, so Facebook has made mention that I went outside the guidelines of what they're allowing in existence. So they had stopped my video. All right, right, Facebook has announced to me that because of certain things that I've done, my video will stop. And it's okay. That's what they're supposed to do. I'm not, you don't, again, do you get mad? No. Why should I get mad at Facebook? Because they paid to feed their family so they could get oil, proper oil and gas in their Audis and Tesla cars. Why would I be mad at them? They got to do what they got to do. They got bills to pay. All I do is start it all over again. You see? You don't get mad. You get smart. This is what these people is paid to do. When Nate the Great played something that's copywritten by one of them Jews, you shut this shit down. Else you won't have a job. These people won't have a job if they don't stop my video. Did y'all know that? They won't be able to feed their family too. Don't you know that's why you perpetuate and institute the poison and the foolishness and the hellish shit that you do in existence because you need to feed your family? Yeah. Everybody, pretty much. If you working for the system, you doing nothing but killing society. You're not helping in building life. You're not telling the people to get out here and do for self. How many times have you told your co-worker that we need to be doing our own farming and this, that, thing, and the other? You asking that nigga, where's the next time we get a raise? When is pay? Do you remember what? Do we get paid every 2 weeks or every week? Where's the next pay period? That's dumb. That's a shame you gotta live like that, and I feel sorry for you. I really do, y'all. Think about it. You on Earth spending more of your time and hours of the day to something and someone else than you do for yourself. Am I lying? Some of you work at 2 jobs, so that means you come home and get 2 hours of sleep after not being able to see your kids or your wife. Oh, what a hell of a relationship. What a hell of a life. And you think you living. Ain't that a bitch? You talking about a bitch. I show you a bitch. I think y'all calling the wrong essence bitch. I can show you something more bitchier than the women. How about your actions, what you doing here in regards to this order? Huh? You don't talk about that? You don't talk about how bitchy that shit is? So when I was cut by Facebook, and I'm hopefully still live on YouTube, we was making mention that of self-mastery. Because I'm so masterful and skillfulness, I still gotta continue to bring you nothing but that information of empowerment. Empowerment. Yeah, that's a word. Empowerment. Empowerism. Huh? You want some empowerism? IZM. You want to be empowerized. You want to be empowerized. Tell the truth. Huh? Well, listen. There's some things that you're going to need to be thinking about. Huh? Think about it like going to the gym. If you go consistently, you'll keep getting stronger, right? You know how you build, you go to the gym and you keep lifting weights and it keeps building up my little muscles. I used to be a big dude. I remember when I was 19, 18, 20, my biceps was like, I could show you pictures, yo. This was before I was a vegan and I started fasting and all different type of fast and came down to a natural weight. That shit there, that was obesity. When you see people all big and bloated stomachs and all puffed up and big fingers, that's obesity. And remember, America is number one in its obesity, people. You some greedy ass niggas. Your first addiction is not drugs, it's food. You love to eat. Anybody that don't do drinking, drugging, they tell you, oh, I don't do nothing. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't drug. But nigga, I bet you eat a lot. Let's go out to the restaurant. And they ready to go. What time you come and pick me up? Because they love food. And food is the number one addiction. Why do you think America's number one in its obesity? So mastering yourself is worth the effort and time. So I'll advise you, if you working 2 and 3 jobs, you gotta find some time for yourself. You gotta find some time where you're gonna have, where you can cultivate the greatness in you. A lot of you individuals out here in existence don't know that you're the greatest. I don't give a fuck how much Muhammad Ali was running around that ring talking about he was the greatest and really indicating to us all that we great, and you didn't pick it up. You feel 100% at ease with yourself in the world around you. Imagine the following scenario. All right? Imagining that. Imagining how you feel. Imagine yourself in the world and how you feel around it. You're also pursuing a path that you set out for yourself. Ain't no mystery God set this for you. Your mother didn't do it. Your father did, although they did to an extent. They did that when you got here on earth. When they threw a monkey wrench in your game. When they fucked up your game plan and told you, no, you're not going to be an attorney or a doctor. You're going to be a football player. In fact, I'm buying you all football gear and you're going to college and you're going to play football. Despite of how many books you wanted to be of becoming an attorney or a musician. Their dream was to have a baby so that they could play football and hopefully get them out the fucking ghetto. So you had to intern at some point in time, break your principles. You see how it go? You got to literally die, kill an aspect of yourself so that you can fulfill a dream of another individual. So not only are you also out here pursuing a path for yourself, not one that feels forced upon you. That's what I'm sorry. You are actually out here to fulfill a path for yourself, and not a path that is forced upon you. You are in control over your life and your destiny. Where most people let life happen to them, you make life happen. That's a big difference. One thing about black people that I hate, they have kids and hoping that they're going to turn out to be something in existence. White folks, they have kids, they guide them. African folks, they watch those children. That's Black America got to stop that dumbass shit. Oh, we having kids. I hope this nigga grow out to be something. No. Set something up for the nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's some building blocks. Put a hammer or drill or something in front of him. Leave alone. Do like the Afrocentric individual. Sit back. Analyze. Be observant. Let them tell you what they're going to do. Let them tell you who they are. Don't name them. You talking about, oh, honey, what we gonna name the baby? Oh, I can hear him in your stomach now. Oh, listen to him. I think I'll call him Fred. We got this shit all twisted, man. This shit is real twisted. And then you wondering how come you see the activity that is going on in your streets and in your society, in your home, in your neighborhood, and at your workplace. Are you still confused? Is things starting to iron out and make sense to you yet? Talk like to me, people. We've been on for over an hour. Some of this shit has got to make some type of sense. What the fuck exactly is really that of self-mastery? And what can it do for you? What can it do for me? You could go to, you could be learning and doing all these studies. You could be blacked out. You could be black empowered. You could be white empowered. What is it doing for you? Huh? Not only that, but success without personal mastery can become frustrating. Did you know that? Imagine how confusing it is once you have success, yet still don't feel successful. You done spent all that money going to college. You done spent $80,000. Some of you done got grants to go to college. Over $80,000. And you ain't doing nothing but out here working for Church's Chicken as a manager. Talk about, welcome to Turkey Fried Chicken. Can I take your order, please? Welcome back to my Turkey Fried Chicken. Welcome back to my pot pie. And you had an $80,000 scholarship? What? So you can know how many pieces of chicken to put in the box, and once I get home, my order's still fucked up? I do you one better. You working at McDonald's. I come through the drive-thru and ask you for a hamburger with those. Yo, I swear to God, yo, it's some real shit. My lady, she likes her fucking her meal with no cheese, yo. How come every time when we get at the end of the line, they got cheese on it? Can somebody help me? Are these college graduates or high school? Why are you giving them $15 an hour? It seemed like when you gave them $15 an hour, when you up their pay, they got dumber and stupider. They was doing a better service to the humanity and the community when they was making $7.75 or $7.25. I ain't lying. So stop letting life happen to you and start making it happen. It's a better situation to be in. This is what self-mastery does for you. Not only that, but success without personal mastery can become frustrating, right? Imagine how confusing it is once you have success, yet still don't feel successful. And you should be happy, but you are not. What do you do? Huh? What do you do then? What do you do at that point? You need to become a master of your internal world to create whatever you desire in the external world. Did you hear what I said? I said you need to become a master of your internal world. There's an internal side of you. That's the true fight. That's where the true devil exists. Whatever you desire in the external world, developing inner success is essential to a good life. Great qualities make great people. I said great qualities make great people. I said great qualities make great people. When you can turn a few of such qualities into habits, it can make a tremendous impact on the quality of your life and on others who is being observant of you. Because trust me, when you walk around here to talk about you God, people going to be paying real close attention to you. Because you're going to be tried. A nigga is waiting for you to slip up. Okay, God. I'm going to see how much God you is. We're going to see how much this nigga God is. See, they know not to fuck with me because that ass going to get burnt. Every time. I live a life built on preparedness. I know how these humans think. I'm here on earth. I got to protect myself. So I do it by all means and cause. It took some time for me to gather this type of equipment to do what I do before I was able to come out here to say what I said. I'm not playing. This is not a game. And in my Bernie Mac tone and vibration, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. How about that part? And no, you ain't going to take me out like you did. You got another thing coming. I'm going to have to let you know that. Like as if I don't know what the fuck is going on. One thing about me, I hate to be intellectually insulted. You can disrespect me in other ways. You can talk all the shit about me, but let's not play no motherfucking mind games, people. I will mentally fuck you to death. Real talk. Or I can fuck you to life. It all depends. Laura Hill told you best. I'll bless you or I'll hex you. Same thing. Don't be scared because I just switched up the terminology. It's the same power. We both, she's a witch and I'm a wizard. She got a wand and so do I. Hollywood got a wand and so do I. Hollywood cast spells or witch cast spells and so do I. Why aren't you casting spells? Why aren't you spirit cooking? Oh, you too religious. I'm sorry. That's what the spiritual people get, huh? A bunch of religion in their life. So much for your spirituality. You sound like the humans. But what do I know? I'm not of this shit down here on earth. This American shit. My social security number on the back, I don't care what number it is, color it is. I done already sorted all that. That shit is gone. I done ran through that shit like a case money on drug addicts. Ask Obama Obama snorted up all my money off of my birth certificate when he was in Chicago. Ask him. These niggas know how to steal money, y'all. They know how to make them switch accounts switch up and how to move and manipulate different certificates and affairs and put money in certain places. And you'll never know it was missing, except the one that's unaware. You talking about you want to go claim your funds off your birth certificate or your social security number because somebody done told you that your birth certificate, you had some type of monies allotted to. Yeah, you go ahead and go down to that courtroom if you want and claim that shit. You fuck around, be locked up over in the Guantanamo Bay. You ain't going to be, you won't be a greatest for, you ain't going down the county, you ain't going down there on state road. Why? So you can teach them people about being sovereign? The UCC code? No, they gonna put your ass with the rest of them niggas. All you niggas that's sovereign, who got UCCC papers? Though you even may be right most of the time, a closed mind blocks you from learning anything new. You're not supposed to be walking around here with a closed mind. You hear me? And you might miss out on some important yet subtle nuisance. So in other words, you become stuck in your own way. So you done had individuals such as Einstein, Plato, Shakespeare, and many other individuals who all at least said and made mention of the idea of, quote, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing, end quote. Should I read that again? The important thing is not to stop questioning, people. For curiosity has its own reason for existing. That's why they showed you this cartoon, the story of Curious George. How many of you people is old enough to remember Curious George? Huh? Let's not forget that concept. People from all walks of life have been successful in mastering themselves before you. You won't be the first individual to master yourself, and you definitely won't be the last. And I'm not telling you nothing new. So don't think that I'm sitting here either telling you some far-fetched shit or sitting here telling you of something of a great new idea so that I could be listed as your messiah or your great messenger. This shit ain't new, people. You hear me? People from all walks of life have been successful at mastering themselves. Bruce Lee is one of my favorites to point out. He told you to be like water, didn't he? And the beauty of today is that you have access to all that knowledge. You hold right in your hand that what you call a smartphone. You got tablets, you got computers. Everything and all information is accessible to you. But you just won't look it up. For some apparent reason, you not being inquisitive to be asking the right question. whether it's self-mastery or any other skill. You can learn about anything by accessing the internet or public library. That's how I used to get it before the internet came in. I made sure I was an advocate visitor at every library. I kept a library card. And in doing so, you can shorten your learning curve. Prioritize your time. Be sure that you're spending most of your time and dedicated to yourself than anything else in existence, people. I know it's hard. It may be sound hard, far-fetched, and it may take some of you a while to get it to that extent. You may have to, you may have to leave a couple things. Stop working a couple jobs. Stop going to the gym. But what's important that you get to a sanctuary where you have an altar set up. And you can spend at least 3 hours or more just sitting in a chair talking to yourself. Then get up out of there and go deal with your family. And then come back to the world and give your servitude. Because look, it's so valuable and important why you do it in this manner. First of all, you're going to have something fruitful and good to bring to the table. A nigga without any reflective and positivity and intuitiveness of rejuvenate themselves, they ain't got nothing good to bring to the table. You ever notice that? They come to the same thing in the morning. I'll meet you back in the goddamn town hall at the goddamn plantation. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it ain't shit. Ain't shit, man. Come on, man. You say that every day. Something got to start going on in your life. We've been working together for 30 days. You still come to work talking about it ain't nothing going on. All we talked about, you couldn't go home and find anything productive and fruitful to do with your family to come back and tell me it's something going on. So you need to prioritize some of your time, people, more to yourself than anything else in existence. You hear me? This is what's going to keep your yang up. In other words, you men just going to keep your thing strong. You can walk around all day like this. Fuck them. Yeah, I don't need Viagra. Fuck Viagra. I'm high off of life. Prioritizing some of your time in your day is to extend your knowledge, extend your insight, extend your intel, extend your insight, extend all aspects of yourself. And this is an investment that you will not ever, never, ever regret. You hear me? Consistent effort is of an importance because knowledge alone isn't going to get you very far. There's people out here in this world got mad knowledge, but they out there on the street in Kensington like this. Or they got that thing up in their mouth with that white girl. Talk about, Scotty, can I get beamed up? When you supposed to be beaming up ethically. See, they twisting it up. They killing your spirit, and you want to get beamed up physically, so you resort to drugs. Knowledge alone isn't going to get you anywhere far, though. You only reap the rewards when you put knowledge into practice so that you build wisdom. This is what the whole reason of being of obtaining the knowledge for. To build up a wise dome. Look at the word wisdom. And I want you to take the E, because E is the beginning letter of the spelling of energy. And when you take energy and set it forth in forefront, it becomes emotion. Emotion. And emotion is you in motion. You see how they go? It's a spelling. It's a curse. It's a gospel. It's a spell. This is why you take spelling tests. Am I making this clear yet, people? Is it becoming clear to you now? Can you see me now? It's not that hard. I could break it down so that even a 2-year-old can comprehend what I'm talking about. I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm built for this. I read Naeem Akbar, Phil Valentine, Professor Griff. I got books on Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, and Shakespeare. And I hate Othello. I can't stand Othello. Black and white. They got a game called Othello. Black and white. That's my. Now you see why I hate it so much, because that's really. It's, oh my God, y'all gonna see one day why I hate it. I ain't gonna get into that shit, man. This shit has been too long gone. I'm tired sometimes. I get tired, man. Sometimes I get tired. But I keep moving on. Because grandmoms, that's what they say. Keep moving on, getting on. And what that means for me, to keep showing somebody out here needs to be saved and want to hear empowerment, light, enlightenment, and words of wise wisdom. You see? And I know it ain't easy. It's not. Because you got adversaries out here. And meaning to the extent only of that where they don't want you to be grandmaster of yourself. That's the crab in the basket theory. That's not just pertaining to black people. That's a universal concept of Earth, third dimension. Nigga trying to get up out of this motherfucking Earth, but they pulling you back. There's something pulling you back. They don't want you out the matrix. The Gargorians, they need you here. The reptilians, they need you here. Your energy is important. Much less your blood. Oh yeah, there's still people who like to suck your blood. There's blood vampires still. But it's a bigger game. They done evolved that shit. They done upgraded it. They want to harness energy now. Why you think they come out with a vehicle called Tesla that's run off of energy? You ain't peeping game. Oh, you not peeping game. Y'all not peeping game. Y'all just too busy worrying about how you gonna make 6-digit figures and impress your girlfriend. Fuck that, impressing a girlfriend. That's stupid. You impressing women. I used to do it. I was the best at it. I impressed so many women. I was fighting you niggas because you women like me. Till I got tired of beating y'all the fuck up. And I stopped impressing them. Because I realized that because your girl is always cheesing in my face, that made you mad. So not only had I had to beat you the fuck up, I had to stop letting her cheese in my face. And that meant not really paying her too much attention. Now she fucked up. Well, why he ain't really looking at me in my eyes? He used to look me in my eyes and give me that look. Yeah, that's because your boyfriend, he got all jealous and shit. My knuckles be hurt, man. I keep telling you I'm tired. I'm going into my 60s. Look at my shit. Look like I've been punching on motherfucking walls. Sheetrock. Digging my fingers insane and shit. Tired, man. Where I'm from, we didn't shoot it out. We banged it out. If you went home with your shit all swelled up, looking like the Elephant Man, then that's what it was. Just throw some ice on your shit and stay in the house for a couple days. Don't come outside. Everybody know what happened. Where he at? Where Steve at? Where Bozzy at? Where Buddha at? Oh, he was rumbling over there. His shit all knotted up. He ain't coming out. Yeah. Who is he fighting? Oh, he's fighting that boy Nate. What's Nate? Nate on Temple Road? Yeah, the skinny boy. You know the tall, skinny boy wear glasses? Nah, Nate didn't. He fast as shit. I know he's skinny, but he fast. And he knew how to twist his punches too. That's what they used to say about me. They say that nigga, when he hit him, he'll twist his hand. That's that Mount Airy thing. Because you'd think I had a razor in my hand. I ain't had no razor. I told the teacher that. I was like, no, I ain't no razor. They talk about, oh, you suspended. You cutting niggas up in here. I'm not cutting them. My old head just taught me how to, when you hit a motherfucker, you twist it. And that would turn the skin and it cut it. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people don't know this science. That's a Philly thing. We don't play no games in here. We born leaders and trendsetters. You heard what Power 99 said. Them niggas ain't on there just talking that shit just to be saying it. If there is, then God damn it, I'm gonna make sure I step up to the plate. At one point in time, we're going to start it off. If it ain't so now, you best better know that. You should have never said that. Like, wow. It's going to be a problem in the future, huh? So we're looking at being in persistence. And most people can stay consistent for a little while, especially when it's easy. You know? I realize that. And what I'm giving you is relatively easy, precise, and correct information. It ain't like it's rocket science information. It ain't like you got to go to Yale, Princeton, or Harvard to understand what I'm telling you right here. I want you to think of something of a minute. I want you to think about being in the clouds during the first months of a relationship. In the gym. You know how you gain muscles in the gym. You lose fat quickly in the first couple of weeks. In the first month of opening up your own business, it feels like you finally set yourself free, right? You accomplish a few things in existence. You overcome relationships you thought that you never get up out of. Who did that for you? Huh? Was it something mysterious? Or was it a hard, energetic ley line that you set forth that had to ultimately at some point unfold? Starting new things feels amazing. Never be afraid to start anew. Never do that. You can always, and you got the chance with each and every thought that you had. Not with each and every day. There's a new awakening. You know how some people go to bed at night after having a fucked up day and the night was so bad and you can't wait to see the morning. And when you open up your eyes in the morning, you like, oh God, thank goodness it's another day. I can forget about yesterday. Yeah, you know how that is? But guess what? You ain't got to wait for every day. You say right now, this is what it is. And I don't care if you got to start a ritual for yourself. It could be coming out. It could be getting up right now and go take a goddamn cold shower, take off all your clothes and put baby oil all over yourself and cut all your hair off and say, and get under the water and say, right now, I'm a new being and everything that I thought was going on in my life that I didn't like is now gone, and I'm starting anew and starting a fresh life. And come up out of that cold ass water, shivering, and put your towel on and go get in some heat and take that ass to bed and watch how you feel. Get up, eat some fruit and vegetable. Don't get up and eat dead meat. I'm not telling you to become a vegetarian or never eat a hamburger again in your life. Trust me. I sometimes love to eat a goddamn nigga. Trust me. But for the most part, you got to keep yourself vitalized and in powerful state of where you're going to be dictative and authoritative of every aspect of your existence. And if you're not, there's something that you're doing wrong. You need to slack up off the high fructose corn syrup. Perhaps. I'm not sure. It might be the bag of Doritos that you eating too many of. Or it might be your Popeye chicken. You hear me? It may need to be that you need a cucumber in your life. Or at least some green, red, and yellow and orange peppers. All those things will help you out. Trust me. For 7 days. And I ain't talking about cucumber and sticking it somewhere. I'm talking about chopping it up and making it edible. For all you fucked up ass mind individuals out there, all you human beings. You probably, I see people now, they laughing talking about, oh, she need a cucumber in her life. Throw some motherfucking sauce on that cucumber. Cucumbers are still one of the only vital substances that still has the seed in it. Why wouldn't you be eating cucumbers? Let's see something here. Is cucumbers alkalinity?
According to Wikipedia, Go is a statically typed, compiled high-level program.
Is cucumbers alkalinity?
According to the Viking
Is cucumbers alkaline?
According to medicalnewstoday.com, organic takeaway cucumbers are a nutritious food with a high water content. They can help relieve dehydration and contain many important vitamins and minerals.
Is cucumbers alkaline? What is the alkalinity of cucumbers? Man, this shit won't come out right, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stupid ass, dumb ass computer, man. I hate this dumb shit. Stupid ass shit. And it's doing it on purpose. Any other time it'll come out right. Now I don't want to do nothing because I done cuss you the fuck out. That's right, you dumb motherfucker. That's what you get. You want to listen to this curse out. Look, they don't want to come on nothing now. she mad as shit. I can't ask her nothing now. There you go. You dumb motherfucker. Look, you dumb motherfucker. Listen to me, you dumbass computer, you robot, you dumb AI system. Yeah, so when they put this AI system in full effect, I'm going to teach y'all how to master these niggas. Y'all going to have an army. They better not make no fucking robots around certain people, because I'm teaching and opening up classes how to master these niggas. Because remember, they're programmed. And they only going to act in accord to what they know and what they're downloaded with. Check. So if I ask the robot, Sarah, who got the biggest phallus on earth? I'm going to be sure that she's going to recognize that if you was to over to Asia and you ask Sarah, she's going to say Nathaniel. Because I programmed this robot, the AI system. You hear me? That Nathaniel has the largest phallus on the planet. Oh, they're going to love me. I can't wait till these robots come into existence. At least they already in existence, but we need them more in my area. So hurry up, Elon and y'all niggas. Get that shit popping so I can take over the earth. I'm taking over the motherfucking planet. God damn it. Me, Young Fowl, Sanchez, Panic, and all of us. We taking
According
over
to
this
Charlotte
motherfucker.
Observer.
Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking right now. Listen, what was my
According
question?
to MyInstance.
I said, does a fucking cucumber, you dumb bitch, listen. Does a cucumber have high in alkalinity?
Cucumbers are alkaline. It has a pH value of approximately 5.12 to 5.78.
Told you.
Some of its other variations, such as
I
cucumber
won
water,
this shit.
have different pH values, but they are all on the alkaline side.
She better came correct with this fucking information. You got to adhere to the law. And who's the law? You is. A law. Arm, leg, arm, and head. Cucumbers are alkaline. It has that's all you need. Get you a romaine lettuce, cucumber, and all the bell peppers. Cherry tomatoes, as recommended by Dr. Sebi. And some red onion. And whatever else went out that you might like to add in it. But that would be suffice for in of itself. A salad is 80% water, people. Why you think niggas don't like to eat a salad when they at a restaurant first, before they main course, before they get that steak, that cow ass with some A1 steak sauce on it? Huh? Because it fills them up and they won't have no room to eat the fucking cow. Or the pig. Or the chicken. Cucumber has a pH value of approximately 5.12 to 5.78. Some of its other variations, such as cucumber waters, have different pH values, but they are all on the alkaline side. So whenever you in the supermarket, be sure you pick you up an organic, non-GMO cucumber. So you can vitalize your pineal gland. I don't need you out here calcifying your pineal gland, all right? You need that kundalini. I'm getting tired. Woo! Too much information is too powerful. Sometimes you can get an overload. I'm going to start making it like a computer and start shutting the fuck down. So that energy, that kundalini that rises up and down your spine into your brain, this is what you want to ignite. It's a fluid. Ask a doctor. A doctor told you quit. The bone that must most stay moist in your body is your spine. Why? Because it do most of the movement. So when you smoking and you taking in such things that'll be a hindrance to the spine and dries it up, is a vital thing that we need to be paying attention to. All right? So, like I said, such beings and great wizards of old have stated that the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. All right? You want to keep seeking knowledge. This is the ultimate goal of all the while of being here on earth. I know ignorance is bliss. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say I know ignorance. What I meant to say is, I know that you think that ignorance is bliss, but it's really not. Ignorance isn't bliss, people. It isn't. Let me show you how and why. Let's say you didn't know it was a gorilla around the corner, and I told you, and I knew the motherfucker was around there. Check. And I told you to go to the store for me. Why don't you go to the store and pick me up a Lucy? You know I don't smoke no cigarette, but I want to see the gorilla beat you up. Because you so happy that you ignorant and that you didn't know that the gorilla around the corner. I want to see your expression after he fuck you up. That's all. Remember, you the one that said ignorant is bliss, and I'm the one that's showing you that it's not. So after you came back, if you made it back with my Lucy, because the gorilla gonna tear you out the frame, and the cigarette gonna be all over everywhere, tobacco everywhere. that little bit of tobacco that's rolled up in the paper. Can you imagine that shit? How many strains is in there tobacco or one cigarette? Benefit of doubt, let's say 1,000 leaves, right? So once the gorilla get to hold of your ass, you know they works. A gorilla is not shy or far stretch of putting in anything but seriousness of they work. You can very well expect a dramatic and a destructive outcome when it comes to the affairs of a gorilla. Or can we all agree with that? Check. So you go around the corner and that gorilla tear you out the ass. Are you still happy? You fuck around, you come back, you say, Nate, if you come back, why you didn't tell me the gorilla was around there? Well, you happy, ain't you? I seen you was smiling. You said you ignorant. I didn't know that you were to be inquisitive. I mean, enlightened. Because I figured that if I told you that the gorilla was there, you wouldn't be happy no more. And that's the furthest thing that I don't want for you. I don't never want to see you not happy. So if ignorance causes you happiness, then by all means, keep your dumb ass standing in the corner. Now, you know that don't make no sense because, first of all, you don't want to be in the corner, people. And second of all, do you feel, though, that to be dumb, deaf, and blind, you're going to be happy? How many times you got to incarnate then to Earth just to learn that Christopher Columbus didn't discover America? Huh? Or to learn your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s all over again? You think that's just what's going to happen to you? Do you really think that after you leave here now in this physical, that you're going to come back here again and have to learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? Oh my God. I'm going, man. I don't want to play no more, y'all. I'm going home. I'm not coming back here, yo. This shit is, y'all, you're not going to do this to me. You're not going to do this to me. You're not going to tell me that fucking Toby was transformed. Kunta was transformed into Toby. You're not going to do that to me. You hear me? So prioritizing your motherfucking existence and your aspects of life is important. Sometime of your day, you must extend your knowledge. All right? And it is an investment that you will not ever will regret. You hear? Consistency, it requires effort to keep showing up, even when you don't want to. I know you heard that before. All right? You're going to need to be persistent. Persistent in what? Persistent in yourself. Never mind in nothing and no one else. Most people can stay consistent for a little while, and especially in this day and time, they pretty much can't stay consistent more than 3 minutes. They got only that of a 3-minute attention span to a goddamn YouTube video, never alone to be persistent and becoming grateful or powerful within themselves. I want us all to be thinking about a productive and a fruitful life for yourself. You must visualize yourself in the instance of that which you wish to manifest or bring into fruition. That's the only way this gonna work. I can sit here, I don't know, man, how many times I'm gonna tell you this. I done shown and prove already. Ain't no mystery God that's doing it. And ain't none of you niggas ever brung the mystery God to me. I still got open appointments and time open for the mystery God. I'm leaving space and time and room for the mystery God, just in case they ever want to appear. You can meet me at work. You could come to my office. You could meet me at my place of rest. You can ride out with me in a vehicle or motorcycle. It don't matter, as long as you show up and we dialogue together and you explain to me how you controlling your percentage of people. I don't care if you're Jesus, then you must have the Christian. If you're Allah, then you need to be coming and tell me how many Muslims that you got that's being attentive to and obedient to your laws and etiquettes and ethics of life. That's following Sharia. Starting in a new way of existence and the thought patterns, it can be very amazing and astonishing and bountiful. You ever give your own self a good mind fuck? Huh? Yes. But let us be aware. After you have had that good mind fuck that you have given to yourself, you best better be on guard as to the troubles that's to follow and come. Trouble comes a little later when the initial rush begins to wear off. You start to see the shortcomings of other persons. You won't gain muscles as fast any longer. And getting rid of any more fat feels impossible. And in business, you might struggle to get new clients or sell products while your savings are drying up. And regardless of what you do, you've got one guarantee in life. You will face difficult challenges at some point. This is what it's about being here on Earth. You may get knocked down for a few weeks or even for a few months. You may even feel unmotivated to keep going and start wondering why I do what I'm doing. This is all going to happen. There's going to be thoughts that's coming to yourself of what you're doing. I'd rather go ahead and go back and worship God. I can't take it all on my own. I don't feel like I'm adequate. I don't feel like I have a purpose in life. I'd rather be bowing down, putting holy and being anointed with oil and splashing water on my face and performing all these rituals and spirit cooking, and there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I don't take nothing. I don't take that away from people. If that's what suits your fancy and floats your boat, then by all means, be controlled by another one's ideology. But if you ever felt though that you want to take the helm and get in the driver's seat and put all them niggas in the trunk, then I'm here to tell you that you can do so and have a bountiful life. You fuck around, switch up cars, and leave them niggas in the trunk. And all you gotta do now is just drive around wholeheartedly free. And you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Ain't nobody in the trunk, ain't nobody in the back seat. Gas tank full. You working with about 22,000 miles on your vehicle already. And you the first owner. You know how far you gonna go? And it's all done with persistence. The next element that it can be done with is patience. The final piece of the puzzle is patience. Did you hear what I said? The final piece of the puzzle is patience. If you stay patient in combination with the previous qualities, you are certain to achieve more mastery over yourself. As long as you understand and understand that mastery is a process, it's also a lot easier to have patience, especially when you notice that you enjoy many benefits along the way, not just at the end. Though everyone makes it seem like you need results today, you really don't. Don't fall for the trap of wanting everything fast. Anything fast is not worth having. But anything that's worth working for is sure to endure and last you for all time. Did you hear what I said, people? Take your time to go through the process and focus on yourself. Stop worrying about Nate the Great. Nate the Great can't do nothing for you. My life can't help you out none. I ride motorcycles all crazy. You fuck around and do that, you might not make it tomorrow. You can't do Nate. I'm giving you the steps towards mastery of and for yourself. Jump your ass on a skateboard or something. Get a hoverboard. Or go in the ring and skate around on some ring. So before you learn to attain self-mastery, it's important to stress again that mastery is about a process, people. It took me a long time to be able to at least speak in the energy and decree in which I'm bringing this certain type of information to you in. Personal mastery is a never-ending journey. Did you hear what I said? I recognize and realize that. That's why I'm so masterful at what I do. I'm continuously, every second and minute. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to go do some more masterism for myself. Me and my queen, me and my goddess, me and my earth. We going to upgrade ourselves. I done gave all you my juice. I got to go refill up. I got to go plug back up to the source. I got to go rejuvenate. I got to hook up to the juice box. I can't exert all my energy out to you and not retrieve it back. Go get yourself a hamburger from Checkers. No. You need to go get some vitamin water. I need to be eating some motherfucking electrifying substances and or sucking in that uni. Getting some of them juices up out of there. Because the nectar of the woman will vitalize and empower you male out there. They don't want to tell you that science. especially if she's on the proper diet. Oh, it's science to this, y'all. Oh, it's so much science to this as being a master and a supreme being. I think I gotta close it down now. I'm going through an overload. I'm being vetted right now with some more information, and I really can't take it out all at the same time. I can't talk to y'all and receive what is coming down to me right now. And it's because I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm grateful. And I'm just feel like crying for real, for real. I done give you so much of myself, man. We over a couple hours into this shit, talking about how masterful and beautiful you are. And you letting them people in the church and in the schools tell you that you're a human being and that you are all the same. Let me play some music so they can cut my video off. I'm not shutting it off. This is the only way this shit can go off. I gotta do something bad. Y'all know how I do. I'm worse than Dennis the Menace. I'm the black motherfucking horror. Fuck a Dennis the Menace. I'll make you do what you don't want to do. Let's get back to that So Fresh and So Clean. I think this was got my video stricken the last time. I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later, yo. I'm out of here. Got some work to do. It's so fresh and so clean. I like it. Go on,
Gator belts and patty melts and
Gator belts.
Carlos and Eldorado. So waking up out of my slumber, feeling like Rollo. So follow. It's showtime and it's follow by the Kiki Shepherd. In the grass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping the
so fresh, so clean.
At the AU. We blew hate you, athletes might take you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make,
Here we are. The best motherfuckers in the house. Oh, mama.
But I call you from 80s, I know you'll be there for me, girl.
So fresh and so clean, clean. Yeah, the thing is on a nasty mind. That's the you malnutrition and the vitamin, and you need that cover up in her spine. I love who she is, and I love who she ain't.
This motherfucker on the planet. And now it's falling, ain't no need to panic. Man, it's just you guys are automatic. And we all,
Mama. Woo hoo. Hoo.